Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we'll be looking at the CyberpunkRed Street Scum set. And when you buy this, it'll come in your cardboard box through the US mail, and you'll get this bag in here with all your models disassembled, and then you'll get these instructions. So read this first. This will tell you how to both clean up your model and how to glue it together. Alright, let's get these guys together. Alright, so we put these models together. Pretty simple process. I think out of all the Monster Fight Club CyberpunkRed models I've assembled, these guys require the most cleaning. And not so much on the bodies, but the heads. There's a mold line that runs down the sides, right through the middle of their ski masks. And since you're not supposed to file these, that becomes a bit of a pain to try to clean off and make look smooth. So this Street Scum set is supposed to represent, the bad guy organized crime figures in your Cyberpunk games. And so CyberpunkRed, these miniatures were made for an RPG. However, I saw these models and I saw the artwork in Osprey Games' Reality's Edge and said these guys are going to get repurposed for miniature wargaming. And they fit in well. They can either be my crew or more likely just, the organized crime guys, NPCs that you can stumble into or have to beat up on the board. And what I love about it is there's actually a good mix, more than you normally see, of female characters. So the grenade launcher person, so their grenadier is a female using the grenade launcher with the sidearm as her backup weapon. And the other female character, you can tell, is an up-close fighter ready to mix it up. So these models are very well done. They have a primary weapon and a backup weapon on there. Good details in the folds of the jackets. I think it's interesting, he's on his hip, but he's got it for a cross draw. You don't see that very often. And of course, got your guy chucking Molotovs. Very nice. And of course, the leader, obviously, because he's the most flamboyant, and he carries 2 pistols with extended magazines, ready to take on all challengers. Got the real vibe of, someone coming out of Ozone Park. But very good models. Now, when I started into Reality's Edge and I started assembling my set, I was focused on the 28mm range because those are the miniatures I have. I was primarily using Anvil Industries sets. So, let's do a size comparison, because Anvil Industries is a 28mm heroic. And you can see the CyberpunkRed models are just head and shoulders above the 28mm. So their bases are similar size. If we put them on a table, we could probably get away with them being together, but up close, I just noticed the size difference, which led me to wonder, what about Fallout? There is a slight size variance. The CyberpunkReds are slightly taller and a little bit bulkier, but they're probably better fed than the Fallout individuals. Now, where these models really shine is they fit in just great with Batman miniature games. So they're the right height. And you can see, using Bane's Mercenaries, these guys would actually fit in quite well. Just swap them out or add to Bane's crew, they'd fit in seamlessly, I think. So if you ever want to start playing games of Cyberpunk Batman, that would work just nicely. Now, let's throw in MCP's 40mm range just for a size comparison. You can tell the MCP guys dwarf the CyberpunkRed, as they should. There's a big size difference there. Alright, so $30 for the set, so that's $6 a model. Very good price for the level of detail. And these guys at this scale be very easy to paint up. So really good purchase. Happy with this buy. So thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.